So welcome back to Paul Vs the Paranormal. My name's Paul, and I'm joined once again by Rob.
Hello.
And this is the show, which ChatGPT apparently describes as a show where I take on the world's creepiest legends, haunted locations, unexplained mysteries, one eerie encounter at a time. I think that's pretty accurate for a computer that's never...
I'll reserve judgment until we begin.
But anyway, tonight, as it is a night time when we're recording this, we're heading to a place, not literally, but podcastily, that looks... Oh, we'll get there eventually. So tonight we're heading to a place that looks like it belongs in a horror movie. A desert motel guarded by hundreds of painted smiles. A place where laughter echoes through the empty halls. And something else might be lurking behind those glassy eyes. This is the Clown Motel. A real-life roadside attraction with a dark history and even darker stories.
Yeah, I'm out.
Cue the intro. Clown Motel.
Clown Motel.
Yeah.
Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, gosh.
I suppose it's not as bad as the mannequin motel.
Yeah, I know. It could be worse. It could be a hotel full of mannequins.
Oh, mannequins dressed as clowns.
Some of them probably are mannequins dressed as clowns.
Oh, yeah.
Because there are some pretty much life-size statues in there of clowns. So they could potentially just be mannequins with clown clothing on. But anyway, I digress. So I'm going to delve into this. So our story begins in the dusty mining town of Tonopah, Nevada. Now, we've mentioned the Mizpah Hotel in Tonopah in a previous episode.
Yeah.
Once a booming silver rush settlement in the early 1900s, Tonopah is now pretty much a ghost town of sorts. Quiet streets, abandoned mine shafts, and creaking signs that rattle in the desert wind. So let's dive into a little bit of history of Tonopah first. It gives you a bit of an idea. So, you'll like this. The story goes that a man named Jim Butler accidentally stumbled upon silver-rich ore in Tonopah after throwing a stone at a donkey in frustration and noticing that it was unusually heavy. The stone, not the donkey. You can't go serious when there's a donkey involved, can you?
It's like the donkey lady all over again.
Oh, the donkey lady. No. Butler originally leased out his claim and collected royalties, so he never actually did the mining himself. And multiple mining companies were set up, including the Belmont Mining Company, which was founded in 1902. And Tonopah grew into a thriving mining community, which has a famous hotel, the Mizpah Hotel. There's a famous cemetery nearby, which was founded in 1901, but was closed just 10 years later, because it was full, more likely. Because the only reason cemeteries close is because they're full, which is quite a sobering thought, actually.
Yeah. And they turn their mines into catacombs.
Yep. Among those buried are the victims of the 1905 Tonopah Plague, as well as the 1911 Belmont Fire, and Sheriff Thomas Logan, who was shot while trying to save others in a local brothel. There's not much about that on here, but it sounds like he got shot trying to save others. I'm not sure what others are. I mean, he may have been trying to save other people. Potentially that brothel may have been on fire and he tried saving people because there was a lot of fires in Tonopah. So it could be
shot.
And he might not have. Oh yeah, he was shot while trying to save others. So maybe he was trying to save people from a brothel and got shot by the owner. I would have Googled more for that, but I'm not here for the sheriff that got shot. No. It's the deputy that I want to know about.
Right, okay. That was a little bit. That was a.
We've got to liven this up.
Yeah,
it's about clowns. It's miserable.
That was a long applause afterwards.
That was a very long applause. Yeah. So anyway, sheriff who got shot. Yeah. Among others who were also there was also George Devil Davis, the first African American man in Tonopah. He was murdered by his wife, who shot him in the back.
Yikes.
Although she did serve a prison sentence, she was actually released after a year because he was quite abusive, apparently.
Right, okay.
So I think it was self-defense, or she basically just snapped and had enough.
Yeah.
And then bang, down he goes.
I'm going to say it's not usually self-defense if you shoot someone in the back.
Oh, well, they could be walking away after beating you up and then go, bang.
Then it's revenge for being beaten up rather than self-defense. If you
Let's
shot them during the being beaten up, I suppose reaching around and shooting them in back, bullets likely to come through and get you. So
yeah, unless you got
not self-defense.
Yeah. No. He beat her up. Or he was abusive to her. She killed him. Revenge. Yeah. All more to her. Where's the applause? No, I'll do that again. Among the graves is Bina Veralt, a New Yorker who made national headlines after her and a friend made a pact to become wealthy widows and collected clothes and jewellery to a today's market value, or to a today's value of over £2.5 million from men they seduced. Bina went on the run and ended up in Tonopah, where she died of alcoholism. Sounds like a really nice place to go, this Tonopah.
Yeah. It's starting to paint a bit of a picture.
Aye, yeah. Now, 2005, in 1905, a terrible... we'll start again, this is sad. In 1905, a terrible disease swept through Tonopah. What started as chest pains led to death within a number of hours. So when they carried out autopsies, they found that the livers had gone completely black and hard like stone.
Oh.
Apparently the cause was pneumonia due to poor sanitation.
Oh.
Which is not the first time this has probably happened in history, because I think Haworth was also affected by poor sewage, which led to a lot of people dying.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was pneumonia, though. Didn't know you could get pneumonia from sewage, but...
And liver going black?
Yeah.
Pneumonia?
Yeah. I mean, the cause of the disease was accepted to be pneumonia, but whether that was the actual cause, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. If I did, I wouldn't be doing a podcast.
No, you'd be doing 2 podcasts.
I'd be doing 2 podcasts, yeah. Ghosts of the Hospital.
Yeah.
In the early hours of the 23rd of February, a fire was identified deep in the Belmont mine. Newspapers of the day reported that it started at the 1,166 feet level, or foot level. That's pretty far down, I believe. Now, William F. Big Bill Murphy was among the men who volunteered to go down and load up the miners. So down he went, returning to the surface with a cage full of rescued men. For a second time, he went down into the now smoke-filled pit to rescue his colleagues. Despite the fumes, he was determined to go down for a third time, but it took a little longer for the cage to return to the surface. Eventually, the cage emerged full of weary men, but no Bill. One of the semi-conscious men said someone had fallen out of the cage on its ascent. Now, everybody knew that was Bill. So he'd saved all those men, but none of them could save him. Pretty sad, really. Pretty tragic. He was only 28.
And his name was William F. Big Bill Murphy.
Yeah, so William F. Murphy, but he went by Big Bill.
Right.
Yeah. His literal name wasn't William F. Big.
No,
Big Bill's his nickname.
Normally, it's like William Big Bill Murphy.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
they give him a middle initial. There might have been more than
the
one.
initial kind of threw me off a little bit then.
There may have been more than one William Murphy, which is why they banged an initial in there.
William J. Big Bill Murphy.
Yeah. He didn't die because he was on day off on the time. 28 years old when he died. His grave in the Tonopah cemetery reads, "Died while saving others." Now there's a monument that stands to Bill outside the Tonopah post office. And there's a mural depicting his funeral procession on the side of A Bar L Western Store. I have no idea what that means. The shop is called A Bar L Western Store. Or it's a Bar L Western Store and I've put A in there and it's a bit confusing. But never mind semantics. So over the years, there were many fires in Tonopah, or in the Tonopah area. One such individual who passed away in one of those many fires was a man named Clarence David, who died in the Belmont fire of 1942. He was also buried in a Tonopah cemetery. So the Clown Motel itself opened in 1985, built by the siblings Leona and Leroy David, as a tribute to their late father, Clarence David, a lifelong clown collector.
I was going to say, was he a clown or?
He was a clown collector.
Clown collector, right.
So when he passed, they inherited his collection of over 150 clown figurines and dolls and decided to house them somewhere truly unforgettable. This collection became the heart of the Clown Motel, but the choice of the location, that's where things get a little on the strange side. Have a guess, where do you think this hotel's located?
I was going to say they haven't moved the clowns into the Mizpah Hotel, have they?
No. Bear in mind, we've mentioned the cemetery a few times in this.
Oh, they haven't. Over the top of?
No, next door.
Next door.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, directly next door to the motel is the Tonopah Cemetery, which is the resting place of all of the miners and the victims of the plague.
Yeah.
Now, some say that the spirits never left the cemetery. I say that the ghost's probably not in the cemetery in the first place, because why would you haunt the place where your body's rested, not the place that you died or somewhere you loved? Why hang out in a dusty, deserty plot of land?
Yeah.
Most people who stay at hotels and motels want two things: a comfy bed and a good view. Not creepy clowns and a reminder of your own mortality. I wrote that myself.
Thank you, ChatGPT.
No, that's all me. ChatGPT was rubbish. I did that. So at first glance, the motel is quite almost comical. Colourful clown murals, a giant fiberglass clown sign, and a lobby filled to bursting with clown dolls of every size and style. Some smile, some stare, some just seem to be waiting. But for what? Now visitors say that once the sun goes down, that laughter fades, and something else takes its place. Now guests and paranormal investigators have reported a long list of strange happenings inside the rooms and hallways, doors opening and closing on their own, footsteps in empty hallways, laughter echoing faintly in the middle of the night, and those clown dolls seem to move ever so slightly from one visit to the next. That's just people moving them. But
just be kids picking them up and putting them down.
Yeah. So, allegedly room 108 is one of the most talked about. I'm going to be honest with you, this is what the internet tells me. I don't know what room numbers this motel has, so if it's wrong, it's the internet. So 108 is one of the most talked about rooms where people claim to feel watched or wake up to see a shadowy figure standing at the foot of the bed. There's room 214, which reportedly one of the most haunted rooms in the motel. A guest once described hearing a child's giggle coming from the closet, followed by the closet door slowly creaking open, and one of the clown dolls falling from a shelf as if it was pushed. So, yeah.
I just like this. Like this clown hotel, there was somebody stood at the foot of the bed. Well, you can, count it. It's definitely not a clown then, because that guy would be stood further back. What size of them shoes they wear?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. One guest even reported handprints on the bed after he'd been smoothing out the bed sheets over and over again. So every time he did it, those hands kept reappearing. Even seasoned investigators admit that something about the motel. I want to keep on a hotel. It's a motel. We don't have motels in England. Do we have motels? No, we don't.
I don't think so.
No, I've never stopped at one.
Travel Lodge.
Yeah, Holiday Inn.
Holiday Inns. Oh, we shouldn't really be advertising their brand names. Cheap hotels. And then you have the posh hotels. But as far as I'm aware, no motels.
No motels, yeah. We're probably wrong. So anyway, seasoned investigators admit that something about the motel feels different, that the energy feels heavy, playful, but malicious underneath. And a CNN reporter described their stay as the worst sleep of their life, due to the unsettling atmosphere and strange noises throughout the night. Now, in 2015, Zach Bagans brought the Ghost Adventures crew to the Clown Motel to film an episode of Ghost Adventures. The scenes include a dark silhouette being spotted, a voice heard saying hello, it turned on through the spirit box, and most famously, the hand of the large clown is caught on camera moving off its leg entirely on its own accord. Basically, what it does is it's got its hands rest on its leg, and it moved off as if it moved.
Not like a natural just slipping off.
Yeah, it potentially could be, but the way that they viewed it is it's physically moved itself.
Right.
So it was after this episode that Bob Pachetti, the previous owner, said things really started to take off, with people from all over the world donating their clowns and booking their stay to see the spooky motel for themselves.
Lovely. More clowns.
Absolutely, yeah. So not only is the original collection, but other people have then sent clowns on. So some think the spirits of the miners have attached themselves to the motel, drawn by all the visitors. Others say it's the clowns themselves, that a few of the dolls have absorbed energy after decades of fear, fascination and grief. There's even a legend that one of the larger clown dolls clown doll statues in the lobby, a life-size figurine standing in the corner sometimes changes its expression when no one's watching. Yeah.
Changes its expression.
Yeah. It goes from subtly bored in the corner to amusingly bored in the corner.
Yeah. To
I don't know.
nonchalantly apathetic.
Yeah. Yeah. It goes from grumpy to slightly grumpy.
Yes.
I don't know, yeah. Whether there's any actual evidence of that or not, I don't know.
We took a photo at 2 a.m. and then again at 7 p.m. As you can see, on one photo, the clown's smiling. And on the other one, it's smiling slightly less.
It's grinning.
Wow. Yeah. That one, to me, when I was looking at it, looked like a smile of joy. And then the other one looked slightly like a forced smile.
Yeah. As if he's been forced to take a photograph with the 437 person a day.
Oh dear!
I don't know why they're in Vegas. They're not probably Southern Americans.
Nah, the tall guy could
the
come
only
from
it's
South
the
America
only
to do
accent I can do, other than Canadian. Nope, let's not go there.
How's it going, buddy? Eh?
So in recent years, the Clown Motel has leaned into its haunted reputation. Paranormal investigators from across the world have filmed there, including Ghost Adventures, as mentioned, Destination Fear. It's even featured on Paranormal Caught on Camera, and one that's been on Discovery recently called Haunted Hometowns. I want to say that confidently, and then check it in post and edit out if I'm wrong.
Just totally
Haunted
delete
Hometowns.
it if it's not right.
Yeah.
But Ghost Faces, have they been there?
No. They didn't get out of that one episode of Supernatural.
Yeah, true.
They all reported activity. I've seen the Ghost Adventures episode. I've not seen the Destination Fear episode yet, or Paranormal Caught on Camera. Now, the clown collection itself has grown. Reports range from the original 150 up to between 2,000 to 4,000, if not more. So we've dolls and figurines brought in by guests, as well as being added to by the new owner, who bought the hotel in 2019. It's now owned by Vijay Maha, and he's expanded it with his own collection. I'd guess some of those dolls may have brought in energy attached to them. As we all know, there's more than a few haunted dolls out there. Robert? No, not you, the doll.
Yeah.
I expected a bigger laugh.
Oh no, I was trying to picture him.
Yeah.
Robert. No, I haven't seen the film, so
No, I've seen him featured on stuff. I mean, he's probably got more of a reputation than Annabelle, in all fairness. Because if you disrespect him, if you go to see the actual doll and disrespect him or take a photo without his permission, you're done for. You've had it. You're going to be having to travel back and making an apology in person on your hands and knees, begging him to let you go.
Yeah.
Now, the hotel has become a cult destination for horror fans, road trippers, and YouTubers seeking a thrill.
YouTubers, eh?
Absolutely, yeah. I can't afford to fly to Vegas to stay here. They don't pay me enough. So if you ever visit, you'll find something strange happens as you settle in for the night. The laughter from the gift shop fades, the neon flickers, and suddenly it's just you, the desert, and the quiet. Except for that one creak in the hallway. And maybe the sound of tiny giggles coming from the wall behind you. Some people check out early. Others leave gifts behind for the clowns, like candy, toys, coins, hoping the offerings will buy them a peaceful night's sleep. Now, whether you believe it's haunted or not, one thing is for sure. At the Clown Motel, you never really feel alone. Thank you to the internet for the flowering up of the episode.
That certainly wasn't your wording there.
That definitely wasn't my wedding, no.
It reminded me of the thing where you get the ChatGPT to write the outro.
Yeah.
And that just sounded like that kind of cheesiness.
It does, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Not to totally douche on your whole thing.
Yeah,
there.
I mean, I'm not flowery enough. I need to brighten this up for more entertainment factors because...
Well, that's what you bring me in for, the entertainment.
Any thoughts on the hotel? And we'll get back seriously to what you've heard from tonight's episode.
So
I would recommend checking it out.
Motel?
Motel, yeah, from the motel.
So, I mean, absolutely not. If you're going to ask me, would you stay there? And
I definitely would.
The cemetery next door doesn't bother me.
Mm.
You know, because like you said, if there is anything like ghosts and stuff out there, they're not going to be hanging around a cemetery unless they were murked in a cemetery.
Yeah.
Cemetery. So something different.
Graveyard.
Cemetery. Well, clown dolls, I don't know, something about dolls with eyes. Those eyes watch every move.
Yeah.
Like when the girls have had dolls bought for them for Christmas.
Yeah.
Been stuck straight up in the loft.
So that's why I never see any of the toys.
That's why you never see ones that you've bought that, you'll never see them play with them because I stick them out the way.
That's where Moana went.
No, teddies and stuff with like the stitched on eyes and that's fine.
Yeah,
those,
like a Raggedy Ann doll doesn't bother you.
Yeah. But those like plasticky sort of ones that the eyelids move and stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah. Like the...
Like, it's like a real baby. It's like, no, that thing's like Chucky.
Yeah. Like my buddy.
That one didn't have eyelids and it was just painted on eyes. That was fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, no, clown... I said Clown College. That's, again, wrong thing. Motel of Clowns.
Yeah, the Clown Motel. Yeah.
For me, no. Won't be going there. Do I think that the thing's like real? Do I think that the clowns and stuff move? No. I don't. I think it's people's imaginations, but that's the reason that people have, phobias of these kind of things. This reason why people might, like me, get creeped out by dolls and stuff. It's because your imagination does it to you.
Absolutely.
There is no logic or anything behind it.
No, yeah. They probably won't move. More than likely won't move.
No. That's the whole thing. It's an irrational sort of like fear.
An irrational fear of
things. Like when people are scared of water or people are scared of fish coming out of the water and slapping them. And stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, water's terrifying because you will drown in it.
Yeah. It's also one of the most destructive forces. And
absolutely, yeah. We're
kind of going off topic a little bit.
Yeah, we're going into National Geographic.
Yeah. With the figurines, dolls and stuff. Yeah, it's just not my cup of tea.
So you're going to love the next episode, which is Island of the Dolls in Mexico.
No, it's not.
Surprisingly, that's been on my list of episodes for a long time.
That sounds like a Paul and Matt episode. No, I'd do it still.
Yeah. I mean, the Island of the Dolls in Mexico is creepy, but that's got a tragic story, very tragic story, and the dolls there are creepy.
Did the dolls kill someone?
No.
Oh, well,
did they? I'm not going to spoil the episode. No, I'm not going to spoil the episode. Yeah, I mean, the hotel itself, to me, it started off as a roadside attraction. I mean, was there any benefit to the owners bringing it to the paranormal community? Yes.
I mean, it's
got most people staying there.
Roadside attraction, it's like, step right up and see the weird clown doll thingies that stare through your soul.
Yeah.
It's just... Obviously, it's then gone on to become a bigger thing.
Bigger than it, yeah. Bigger than
people.
When it
people
started,
really got involved in it. It's like, I'll bring my clown dolls, so I don't have to, worry about it killing me in my sleep.
Yeah, Grandma's collection of dolls have been sitting in the loft for 24 years. Let's get rid of them. Let's post them to this guy.
Yeah. We better clean the blood off it first.
Yeah, I wish it'd stay still every night. But yeah, I mean, clowns are not comfortable things to look at. In my, they're just men in makeup, but they represent something funny, but they're not funny at the same time.
Yeah,
they're creepy. And if you take clowns from popular culture, while some of them are funny, they do lean more towards the horror aspect. And then if you go to like real life, you had John Wayne Gacy dressed as a clown, murdered kids, serial killer. You had the killer clown craze for all of 2 weeks back in 2000 and whatever. People dressing up as clowns and deliberately scaring people. Yeah.
And Hugh Jackman wanted a clown at kids' parties. The Wolverine.
I don't know.
Dangerous Man and all that.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. Was Hugh Jackman a clown?
I think he was
I think he's
teacher.
a darn good actor.
He was a teacher.
You leave Hugh Jackman alone.
Yeah. If the Wolverine can be a clown, then they're going to be dangerous. That's all I'm saying.
If Logan was a clown, that film would have been so much better. So we'll hit to the outro now. So thanks for listening. As always.
Well, you're not going to do one of those like flowery
I'm getting to it now, yeah. I'm just going to get in my usual...
edit this bit out and just...
I've just got to get into my usual thank you to all the poltergeists out there. Because we're going to have to keep going with that. I'm going to get that on a t-shirt, poltergeist.
Yeah, poltergeist. You know, you want to get t-shirts that said #1 poltergeist on it?
#1 poltergeist fan, yes.
No, you don't need fan. Just #1 poltergeist.
Yeah. The only poltergeist. Yeah. So, shout out to all the poltergeists out there. Give me some recommendations in the comments of future episodes you'd like to see. And thank you for listening to Paul Vs the Paranormal. I've been Paul.
I'm still Rob.
If you've enjoyed tonight's episode, don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. It really, really helps out the show. Really helps the show reach more curious minds. And if you ever find yourself driving through Nevada desert, keep your eyes peeled for the sign. Scroll down. The Clown Motel. Vacancy.
You had to scroll down for that. Didn't remember where it was. That's killed me off.
I wrote this last week.
What was this episode we've been talking about for the last... Was that 30 minutes and 15 seconds?
30 minutes and 15 seconds, yes.
What's this all about again? Oh, yeah. The Clown Motel.
Watch out for that sound.
Clown Motel. Oh, yes. Clown Motel.
Watch out for this. Watch out for the sign that reads Tonopah Cemetery. Vacancy. No. It's too dark.
Oh, dear.
Oh, and on a serious note, thank you very much for listening.
Keep poltergeisting.
Bye-bye.